is fleeting. Yeah, but all is good. And my love is my whole being. And I've shared what I could. But if you give a little love, you can get a little love of your own. Don't break his heart.
Hey, what is up, guys? Topher here, bringing you another high-level Halo Wars commentary. Today, we're going to be playing on Labyrinth against Gott Marco and iTanky, and they will be running Anders Arbiter, and I will be with Beach I'm Too Legit, and we will be running the new meta. Yes, the new meta. Look no further. We will be running Double Profit. It's a consensus. The entire Halo Wars community has agreed that Double Profit is now the meta. And that is what we'll be running because we want to be ahead of the curve coming up with these double profit strats. So what we're going to be doing is well, we're going to be doing the good old hook game, and we're trying to get offensives. I went over to their hook initially and tried to I lost an offensive to the rebel base, but yeah, we're going to try to initially push up a bunch of offenses and try to deny stuff, and if that doesn't work, then we'll try to do some other stuff later on. But this is actually the second game in a row we played against these guys. In the first game, we won pretty quickly in about like 6 or 7 minutes. They just didn't really know what to do, I think, because a lot of people know how to run against like Cutter Art. A lot of people know how to play against like Cutter Arbiter and Anders Arbiter and Anders Brood and Cutter Brood and that kind of things. But a lot of people don't know how to play against certain combos that are like kind of unorthodox, like oh, did I say unorthodox? I meant the new meta, Anders Double Profit. But yeah, so I killed a hog right there. He wasn't moving. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, a lot of people don't know how to play against it, and Legit and I feel like we just want to run Double Profit for a little bit to see how we do, and we've been surprisingly successful with Double Profit to the tune of like 10-2 in high level games. Yeah, yeah, not even lying about that. It's pretty hilarious how well we've been doing with it. But yeah, this is actually I think I said earlier this is the second game in a row against them. So the first one we just kind of caught them off guard. Now this one they kind of know what to expect. So we're gonna be able to see how they react differently in this one. So yeah, we're just still trying to fight for hooks, and we're trying to send both of our profits through the middle because one, there's a bunch of money you can pick up in the middle, and two, having one profit alone, they can double team our profits are alone, they can double team our profits and get us to recall. But if our profits are together, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to push us off really early. So I'm going to be fighting this Warthog with my offensives, and I got the kill. So that's a shield hog down. So my offensives have already killed 2 hogs, but then they just sent theirs, and my offensive got a shot off. And but yeah, now I lost my ghost, but now I still have 2 offensives at their hook. It looks like they have our hook. I'm not sure what was going on there. Maybe the ghost went up there. But yeah, Too Legit has Bless going up, and I haven't even queued it. And they knew we went through the middle last game. So yeah, so Too Legit actually has Blessed already. And mine's not even queued because I went for that early Citadel because I wanted to get some more pads up and maybe a factory. But yeah, they're shooting down my profit because I don't have Blessed and Legit does. But as you can tell, we're just butt buddying up together a little bit, making them fight both of our profits together. So I mean, he might be able to make me recall with these hogs, but we're doing pretty good with the non-blessed and the blessed profit. And now I finally hit blessed, but the thing is that Arby's rage running to try to kill me, so I'm just gonna end up recalling. And Legit shields are still down. So I think that Arby is still raging him. Yep, you can see it right there. And Legit's going to have to recall. So both our profits, going through the middle of their profits didn't turn out quite how we would have liked. We did get a kill on that hog, so we did kill almost all the hogs. They might have 2 gunner hogs right now at this point. But both of our profits, instead of being on offense, hitting a UNSC or a Cubby like we would have wanted, are both recalled, waiting to get their shields up. My shields are back up, but we're both hiding a little bit. Legit's behind his base, and I'm starting to walk back towards the middle after I was hiding just to get my shields up. Their RB is walking through the middle going onto offense, it looks like. And Legit and I, slowly but surely, will be rolling back up on offense with our profits. So we're just trying to do a little bit of damage with offense. So Legit has an offensive or 2 over there. And I have 2 right here. And I'm setting that one of the offenses to get onto my profit. Because basically that offensive on your Prophet, if you can sit up on a base, you can actually do a decent amount of damage to pads and easily deny upcoming pads pretty quickly. But I'm going to be going up. There's the Arbiter. Legit was just shooting his Arbiter, and he was just walking. I think he legit has an offensive on his Prophet, and you can see right there an example of how much damage an offensive Prophet can do, because he legit ended up red barring that Arbiter, and they're probably going to need heal that Arbiter if they actually want to use it. On offense earlier, legit red barred that Reactor. So now we're going to capitalize on that damage by oh, maybe that wasn't an offensive he was pushing earlier, it's just a ghost, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna capitalize on that damage finally, and I'm going to kill that reactor, so that's gonna put Grenadier even not in the near future for Got Marco. So he has a shield hog just sitting in front of my base shooting my factory, and I'm just shooting it with my wraith. I don't really know what's going on right here either with that. But yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna be trying to shoot off. Legit's Prophet is now on offense, going to purple, and I am just over here just trying to deny pads, and then I see a suicide grunt right here. So suiciding, grunting down our profits are really not the way to go, because you can do exactly what I'm doing here. Just move back a little bit and shoot, move back a little bit and shoot, and just kill the suicide grunt. But now, since I did have to do that, shoot that suicide grunt instead of hogs, my shields are pretty low, so I'm going to port the wraith through and recall my Prophet, because legit is moving his Prophet over to the Anders base, and he has a wraith or two he can port in, and we were going to try to let my wraith and his Prophet and a couple of wraiths do some damage, but instead the Arbiter is healed, and he raged down my wraith, and he's raging down legit's wraith. So right now their Arbiter is opting to just go all RB, I believe, at the moment. But I'm pretty sure in the near future he's going to be throwing up a summit and trying to get onto Banshees. So I'm sending, since we don't have sight on the hook, on our hook, because legit sent his ghost through the teleporter, I'm going to send my Wraith over here to try to start buying some offensives, and they have their ghosts over here getting shields from our hook. So I'm just going to set the Wraith here and start buying some offenses for my Wraiths while I'm scooting my Prophet back up onto offense. So yeah, just continuously single pumping race. Right now I'm not building turrets because I didn't really feel a need for it. I feel like they just don't have enough stuff to really push and be effective. But at some point I should probably be queuing up some turrets or some heavies. It looks like I do have one or two heavies right now. But yeah, here you can see legit had to recall his Prophet, but now I'm back, so I'm back for another wave of Prophet offense. We're just basically going in and out of offense with each other's Prophets. But yeah, I'm gonna be shooting down the Banshees. My health is still really low, so I gotta be watchful, not to lose my Prophet, because my Prophet's pretty key to porting these racing onto offense, and we're going double race. So if we have to both be able to port our racing at some point, basically, and if I lose my Prophet, it's gonna be kind of tough to do that. So they push another Sui out, and I'm stuck a little bit, so I know I'm going to have to just recall. I believe that Sui landed into my Prophet, but I recalled, so it did like no damage. Halo Wars for you. But I'm stacking up a bunch of money here. So I'm going to queue another Heavy and I queue another Wraith. And I'm trying to move my race over to Legit's Prophet while I try to scoop my Prophet back up onto offense once again. While Legit is porting his race in and giving a lot for that RB to rage. Wraiths are so pretty good against Raging Arbiters just because of shields. Even every single Wraith that he like drops a shield off but doesn't kill the Wraith and the shield goes back up is pretty much just a waste of money for him. So we're just trying to stack as many Wraiths and give him tons of Wraiths to rage. So eventually, maybe he won't have the money to rage them all down, even with clicks. So I'm still trying to buy offenses from our hook. And I'm sending my now our Prophets are finally where we wanted to be. For the first time all game since the very beginning where we both had a recall, our Prophets are together. And despite that RB raging, he is now red bar and needs yet another heal from that UNSC if he wants to continue raging our race. But now you see they push up maybe 6 Grandhogs, and I have 0 turrets on my base. So I'm going to start queuing them up now, and I'm going to all unit that offensive on accident, and it's just going to die to a base. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't have any turrets on my base to help protect it. But legit is putting. I don't have any race building right now, and because he dropped my factory. But legit is going to start putting race on defense while I try to keep some turrets to help him out. and they are throwing some banshees at us, but we're just going to shoot down the banshees with our profits. My temple is red bar, so they're probably going to end up being able to get that. The UNSC has has an air pad up to build hornets, but we're just going to drop that real quickly. He might get one hornet out, but not too significant. And we're just continuously shooting down the banshees with our profits, because race pretty much die pretty quickly to banshees because because race don't shoot up. Well, they shoot the little plasma thing, but yeah, banshees just beat race, which is how the game works. But my temple is now dead. My turret is getting up and legit got a nice trap on the warthogs back at my base. I'm gonna try to beam this pad down, but I'm not going to be able to beam it down in time. And yeah, my temple's dead, my factory's building, I'm queuing more turrets, but basically all of his hogs are dead because legit got a nice trap. The Arby is so raging down all of our stuff down here. He finally ran out of money. But yeah, we're down to one Wraith on offense after all is said and done, but we did strip um, two supply pads and the air pad off of the UNSC base. We're just going to continue. So I'm queuing up more turrets. I'm getting my temple back up so I can start porting race again. We're going to start shooting this Arbiter to try to force another heal, and then we're going to just shoot another Warthog. And yeah, he's just going to run away while we just sit here and try to keep doing damage. My factory has been up, but my temple is now almost up, so I can finally start pumping soon. And yeah, they have that one hog is the only hog they have on the field right now, and we're legit has a decent amount of race to port onto offense, which he's dropping in right now. We're gonna be shooting down the Arbiter and the Banshees once again, um, trying to just get as much damage as we can. And now we're finally going to, since we have so many race, particularly legit has so many race, we're gonna target down this Arbiter. And he is weak once again. So he's been doing a nice job of keeping his Arbiter alive, and he has a star, as you can tell. But we just killed him right there, as you can see. So now I call out that we should just go kill the RB Temple, because once we kill the RB Temple, that means no more Arbiter and no more Banshees being built, which basically puts us into a spot where it's a 1v2 and against the UNSC, and we should be able to just pull that out. So yeah, double profits, all right on Labyrinth. It's not the best, not the worst. Anders Arbiter is still better than it. But double profit's only really good on Terminal. It's pretty good on Beasley's, and the rest of the maps it's just flat out bad, like Crevice and Docks, and it's just all right on the other maps. But if you couldn't tell, don't take this seriously. This is not the new meta, and yeah, it's just a pretty fun combo to play, building tons of race, which you normally don't see in high level games. But that is coming to an end, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.